Welcome to SKYPODCAST,
a Spotify exclusive. Hello, one and all, and welcome
Hello!
to the 200th
Ito na talaga.
200th take ng podcast na to. Daming mga interruptions namin. There was an aircon that was like,
Loud, memory card issues, so many things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel like we will persevere, love. Kaya natin to. Let's put it out there.
But yes.
This will be the episode.
So I wanted to change what we're gonna talk about because I felt like this is a good example of there's just times in our lives when things don't go as
Our
we
way,
wanted.
yes.
And I feel sometimes that it's just like riding the wave na hindi mo masasakyan. Like there's moments wherein you and I are very in
sync.
tune. Yes.
Yes.
And like we're both riding each other's waves.
Right.
But there's also times wherein like
We just don't get each
kahit
other.
papaano,
Like today.
like rough seas siya, like you're going up, I'm going down, you're going down, I'm going up.
It's
Like,
funny because we work out because we are always on the same page. Like sometimes you don't even have to finish your sentence and I already know what you're talking
Yes.
about and vice versa.
Yes.
But today, like, di talaga kami nagkaintindihan for some weird reason.
Usually what happens, especially in a podcast, like mas makikita namin na we can read each other's cues.
Yeah.
Like if Chris is talking about this certain thing, kaya kong sakyan and vice versa.
Yeah.
But sometimes meron lang talagang, I don't know, it's like rough and like
I mean, it's part of it. Syempre, love, we haven't, we've recorded so many episodes. Ilan na ba tayo? 200 plus?
I'm sure, yeah.
Syempre, hindi naman perfect yun lahat. Diba? It's just part of it.
It's me. It's us. It's perfect.
Okay. Put that pressure on yourself. Ako, okay lang ako dito.
But it's kind of like, alam mo yung, you have a friend na, let's say for example, you have a very, very rough day. And pagdating mo dun, your friend is trying to cheer you up by being super perky. Na instead of you, like, she had good intentions. Pero,
Because you weren't feeling
because
it.
Iba yung wave mo, iba yung energy mo, na iirita ka tuloy.
Yes.
And like, hindi talaga kayo magkakasundo. Diba? Parang,
It's a battle of the energies.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it also happens in relationships wherein you are talking to me about this certain thing and ako, I'm just gonna tell you, I block it. Like, okay lang yan. Don't be, let it go. Don't be maarte about it. Like, parang ganun. And because hindi nasakyan yung energy mo,
It feels like it's not validated, my emotion.
yes. Instead of, like, for example, I in my head, there's like graphs. Like, if your energy is low and I'm like neutral and you talk to me about something low, kailangan baba muna ako before angatin kita. Diba? Parang,
Yeah, you can't just...
at least that's a theory.
When you mentioned like blocking something off, I feel like it's a lot to do with validating what the other person is saying.
yes.
Like I had a friend before, nag-away silang dalawa, and then when the person asked like, "Why are you mad at me?" And then the other person said, "Okay, I'm mad at you because you did this. Parang, ayun lang. Yun na yung sinabi
Yeah.
niya. So parang the other person felt like, wow. So it's my fault now na I felt hurt because of that. Parang, it's my fault now na napagod ako sa mga kids. Sinabi lang ni Slater na hayaan mo na lang. Something like that, example lang.
Na-dismiss yung,
Na-dismiss siya, so hindi siya na-validate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I wanted to talk about this because in life, I think everything we do, we create some sort of energy around us. Ano kasi, like, we have friends that no matter what, swerte talaga sila. Anong gagawin nila? They're very, very lucky.
We have friends na we actually say na, eto talaga no, swerte to.
Swerte, he's not like the smartest person in the world.
This guy's always
but
lucky.
He's always lucky.
And then true enough, wins a car, wins a TV, wins all of these things. Like, swerte talaga siya.
Yes.
And part of it, is because he knows it. Like, when you ask him,
Yeah.
he says, yeah, I'm really lucky.
Oo. Alam mo, that question is actually a question daw when you enter Google. How lucky are you in life? Because they feel like lucky people are generally, parang it's carried over. It's not just a one-time thing. And lucky people have something, subconsciously or consciously, they're doing something that makes them lucky.
Yeah.
And
It's also, like, if I were to ask you that question, love, like, are you a lucky person?
yeah, I'd say yes.
Diba? Parang
Yeah.
it depends on your answer would depend on how you see yourself or how you see the
Yes,
things around
that's very,
you.
very true.
Because
That's very, very true.
you could think that being lucky only pertains to winning contests. Diba? I've never won a giveaway in my life. I'm not lucky.
Yes.
But you could also think that, of course, I'm lucky. I'm healthy. I have a house. I have kids. My
Yes.
loved ones are with me. I'm extremely lucky.
Yes.
Diba? It's really how you perceive things. And that's part of also the energy that you put out into the world. Like if you put out that, why are you laughing?
Naalala ko lang may mga kaibigan din ako na completely opposite naman.
Why?
Di ba, like, I have a friend who's always had car accidents. Pag binigyan mo siya ng kotse, like, I'd say more than 5 times, he's been on a car accident. And generally, clumsy siya na tao. And I feel like it's that opposite of that. And when you ask him, he's probably gonna say, yeah, I'm unlucky in that regard. Like, parang, and I don't know if there's something you can do about it. Is it something about being more attentive or whatever? But there's just that.
You know that saying in Bisaya na, sugsugon gyud ka? Like, I know some people also who are generally a little bit more aggressive, pissy, like a little bit, parang mas low yung tolerance nila for things.
Yeah.
How do you say it? Less patient. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because their threshold for pain, let's just say, is a lot less.
Like they complain about everything.
They complain about everything. Or
yeah.
konti lang na-trigger na sila, nagagalit na sila, ganun na lang. So, because ganun yung energy nila that they put out into the world, more and more things end up triggering them than would a normal person.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Like, for example, matitrigger siya all the time. And then, Murphy's Law, like, he just attracts all the bad things to happen to him. It really, there's something to be said about that, Murphy's Law.
Do you think this energy type thing is something that you are born with, or it's your energy at the moment, or you can actively do something
I
to like
think you can
point
actively
it,
do
yeah.
something. I feel like it's a lot to do with, and this is just my personal opinion, it's a lot to do with mindset, because similar to breastfeeding, right? When I was pregnant and I was concerned about me having milk for my baby or not having milk for my baby, my sister, who's had a lot of kids and a lot of experience in breastfeeding, told me a lot of it has to do with mindset. So if you think that, oh my God, when I give birth, I'm not gonna have any milk, what am I gonna do? Stressed out ka, stressed yung katawan mo, your body will naturally like block all of these things for producing milk, and you really won't have milk because you believe na wala kang milk.
Yes.
But if you believe in your heart that madami kang milk, like I was practicing this because I didn't believe it. I didn't know what I was talking about, but my sister just told me, just believe. Put it in your head na madami kang milk. Believe it. So when I was showering, I was pregnant. Diba when you're pregnant, your boobs get bigger?
Ano sinasabi mo? Dami mong milk.
Exactly.
Dami mong milk.
No, I really said like, my boobs are so big now. It's probably all the milk I'm gonna feed my child. Nutrition for my baby. Let's go. Like I really believed it. Even though it sounded awkward or funny at first.
Yeah.
Parang, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Ganyan. But I said it over and over and over again. I just kept at it. And you know what? It worked. Parang the more I said it, I started to believe what I was saying. It conditioned my brain. And
I think so.
I was not stressed out about it anymore. Because I believed it na eh. Parang in my head, okay na, I don't have to worry about that. Another problem na lang. If you guys want to hear the full episode, you can
Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify.